How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this video. I'm here because I'm reacting to a big name YouTuber and him shaving his head, talking about going bald. It's Nathaniel Drew. He's got over 1.3 million subscribers, and I gotta thank Gyro Riviera. He let me know in a comment on my latest video, and I'm here to take it all in. So Nathaniel, let's take a look at his video. I'm going bald, so I shaved my head. Let's jump straight into it and see what he has to say.
Film about identity and accepting what I look like in a world of unrealistic beauty standards. As I'm getting older, I've noticed that I'm starting to lose my hair.
What?
Relatable?
Yeah. So this is that story. This might not make a whole lot of sense to a lot of you. That's okay. I'm doing this for me as a way to sort of deal with an inner demon. This is an insecurity of mine that I have lost far too much mental energy on. And I just want to move on with my life.
Key point straight away, you know, that he's bringing up there, okay? Obviously, you look at him there, and I'm thinking, dude looks like he has a lot of hair, and I expect a lot of people who watch his videos and stuff like that will be thinking the same thing. But he mentioned a key point there, an inner demon, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that very phrase. Now, also, really key is he's doing this for him.
I'm doing this for me.
I really encourage people to do that. I really think this is probably a chance for him to get it all out there, get this stuff off his chest that he's been harboring up in here, worrying about. Let's keep going.
My hairline is very much receding.
Okay, yeah, some slight receding there.
I see more and more of my hairs falling out in the shower. And with the genetics that I've got, the amount of bald men in my family, I know that at some point in my life, I am going to be bald.
I can really relate to this right here. You know the writing's on the wall. You know it's coming, given the kind of, as he says there, the genetics and how things are progressing. Inevitably, he knows the point he's going to get at.
I just ran my hands through my hair.
This is back last year.
The last 60 seconds. And,
okay, yeah, a lot of hair.
That
is a lot of hair.
I started to notice my hairline receding a little over a year ago. At first, to be honest with you, it was a complete shock. I guess I never thought I would start losing my hair this early on in my life.
We don't,
I just figured it would happen maybe in my 30s or 40s or later on in life. To be honest, I have not always had the most positive self-image, and this quickly sparked fears that go a little bit deeper. It has more to do with being seen as unattractive, especially by the other sex, by women. Maybe a fear of ending up alone or not being desirable. I guess it sounds a little bit vain to say some of these things.
Not at all. This is crazy. Like, I was exactly there, exactly the same space. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. You know, you think, how is this happening to me now? And instantly, dude, this is like emotional. I can totally relate. I was in the exact same space. And I suppose if some people, obviously mine went at the back, but I took action at a similar time.
It also represents this sort of slow, inevitable approach of death. I know these are really heavy topics that I'm invoking here. I want this to ultimately be a fun video in a sense, because I don't want to take myself so seriously, but I'm just being honest about where I'm coming from here. This has been a heavy topic for me.
I'm glad that this is the desire of this video, right, to just keep it real. Man, the way he's talking about it, the way he describes it, that impending reality, that reminding us of our mortality, right, the hair loss.
Over the course of the last year, especially during periods where I've had, quite frankly, too much time with my own thoughts,
quarantine,
I have become a little bit obsessive on this subject. First time in my life where nature is happening in such a way that I cannot control. And I have this sort of personality of being action-oriented, solution-oriented, of wanting to fix problems as they arise.
Wow. Okay. The quarantine thing, I know I get so many messages from guys who like have said, and especially recently during this quarantine period, you just got way more time with your thoughts. So I can totally get how this has kind of got to that extent for him. And maybe it's a good thing though, because it sounds like he's been doing a lot of, although those uncomfortable feelings have been building, really looks like here he's done a lot of reflecting on it.
I've gone into these very exhausting sort of cyclical worrying cycles of ruminations. I want to become free of this insecurity.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to my bathroom. I was doing totally fine until this morning. I need to just do this. I need to demystify this. The time has come.
Before he goes into it, are really key things that he wants to demystify it. So I think he's getting out of his comfort zone here, and it looks like he's just going to give it a shot.
What am I doing?
I like they're going straight in with the scissors. Interesting tactic.
I know I'm not the only one. I know that there are millions of men around the world that struggle with this as well.
This is 1500s peasant.
Especially the one curl on the side.
Yeah, I live in Germany in 1612.
Oh, that is
This
so
is
funny.
looking good though. Like, I mean,
This is looking good. I'm lacking the materials to do this properly.
Did she do that with the scissors?
God awful so far. Oh my god, alright, continue.
Kind of impressive.
You're placing the hair on my shoulder.
I know there are solutions out there, and they are improving with time, but still, as of today, all solutions out there have their drawbacks.
This is
Oh, no way.
the worst haircut I've gotten ever in my life.
No way.
I would never shame any man for getting surgery or looking into or taking any of these potential solutions.
Yeah,
and
real
who
talk.
knows, maybe I will down the road. It's hard
Yeah. Okay, real talk. That's an unfortunate screen grab. Yeah. Okay, real talk. Let's talk on that point a minute. Totally agree with him. I really like the way he's going about this in a sense of I really think he's saying, you know what? If this is what is at the end of that line, if this is the thing I fear most, let's go straight in to that point and see how it feels, see what this can do for me. Because then, you know, say if later on down the line he does want to do some different things, okay, look at this the hair loss from a different angle, then at least he's coming from it with not necessarily and that much negative emotion, a better sense of clarity, and like I said, not just those snap judgments, because all those emotions and crazy negative thoughts are flying around, okay? If he can be comfortable at that point that he fears the most, he's going to be comfortable with anything, right?
can change. But I'm coming at all of this from a different angle. I don't even want to consider this a problem in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't want to
totally,
feel like I
yeah.
have to fix something about myself. I don't want to
Yes.
go through life feeling like I'm hiding.
Yes.
I don't want to apologize for who I am.
Yes.
I don't want to conform to somebody else's idea of what I should look like.
Good for you, man.
I'm not interested in doing any of those things.
Good for you.
To be completely honest, this was liberating for me. I definitely feel a weight lifted.
Awesome. Okay. As you can see there, it looks good. He's obviously got a lot of hair left. Could do with, as he said, evening out that tan. But instantly, again, you know, he's talking about that liberating feeling. And I think the point on that is, for him specifically, it's going to be because he has taken action on those things that he was really fearful of and realizing it's okay.
I feel like it really was not anywhere near as big a deal as I thought in my head. I feel really good about having done this instead of letting the thoughts in my head keep going and feeding themselves. So what I'm going to do now is...
This dude's nailed it, right? He's speaking on this topic really, really well. This is a great video. I hope it does well.
call some friends and family to get their reactions on my new cut. I'm going to start with my mom.
On my new cut, absolute key phrase there, because guys, at the end of the day, the shaved head is just another haircut.
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
Great, you have the most gorgeous eyes.
Oh, that's a snap.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Nice.
Yeah, no hiding the bald head. Honestly, it was nowhere near as big a deal as I thought. I feel pretty decent about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has been a couple of weeks now, and the look is starting to grow on me. My conclusions are that this whole experiment challenge that I put myself through has helped me go from worrying about this a lot to not worrying about it very much anymore. Like,
Wow.
I'm over it. Facing it like this made me realize that it's not a big deal. I just needed to see
Facing it.
to demystify this, and now I feel like I can move on. I can grow my hair back out and enjoy it while I've got it, but when I lose it, which is going to happen, again, because of my DNA, it is what it is. Like, and this
good for
is
you,
a
dude.
look that I can live with.
Okay, there you go. So key facts, right? You know, for him, all those emotions were building, and I can't think he said they're running away with themselves, feeding off each other, and it was getting out of control. He has gone straight in, you know, he's gone to that place that he feared with the shaved head. Right, how am I going to look? If all of these things fail, if all of these things don't work out for me, what is the worst possible outcome? okay, which is being bald. Like, this is the worst possible outcome, for a guy who's going bald, losing his hair. And then when you realize that the worst possible outcome is actually fine. Powerful stuff, right? And he can kind of relax. As he said, if he wants to, grow it back out, enjoy it while he can, and just know that, whenever he feels like the time's right, it's gonna be okay. So this is awesome. This is like a double-edged thing, him doing it for himself with the shaving off, that actual physical action, and here him putting it out there into the world. Like I say, getting those fears out, talking about it. Massive props to Nathaniel here for putting this out. I'm sure this was really beneficial for him and for other people watching this video.
People don't really care what's on my head. And talk is cheap. Some people told me that I look like I just got out of prison, and some people told me I look like a psychologist. Like, everybody's gonna have an opinion, and that's just life. What matters is that I feel good about how I look, and I can go back to more important things like learning about and enjoying life as much as I possibly can while I'm here.
What did I do to deserve this? I honestly can't really believe this country. Absolutely nobody here.
It doesn't matter how you look. Own it, baby. Life is short. When life gives you lemons, make that lemonade.
I love that. Own it, baby.
This video is sponsored by Audible,
Okay, we don't need to know about that. Dude, absolutely love it. Nathaniel, props to you, man. I really like this video. Guys, it's linked down below if you want to go and watch it in full for yourself. Give Nathaniel, let him know where you came from if you hadn't seen this video already. Thanks to all the guys who sent me messages about this video. And I'm just happy. I'm happy to see more people talking about this, opening up about it. And it's clear here that Nathaniel opening up to himself, to his YouTube audience, just getting it out there and taking that action, hitting those fears head on, pun intended, with that head shave has really, really helped him out. So I love to see it. And anything I can do, to help spread this message, react to it, and all that good stuff. That's what I'm about, guys. And that isn't all for this video. He is not the only person to recently embrace the shave head look. So Kevin James here, in a recent interview, also had a little bit to say about his new bald look.
Have you shaved your head?
I did shave my head for the.
Look at that. Let's see. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
You look good.
Oh, thank you.
Good shave, Gelman says. Oh, shave. Sorry.
Good shape. Yeah, good head shape.
Yeah, that you don't know until it's off, right?
That's what I was going to say. You just don't know. It's like, how do you know what your head shape is?
And was that for work, for a role?
Well, it was that, and God was leading me that way, I think. You know what it was? Every year I was losing more and more hair, so I was like spraying more and more stuff in it to cover it up, and it was just getting ridiculous. And I can't do it anymore. So this was a good opportunity to, say, hey, just take it off.
I like that. It was the role coming up that he needed to do it for, but that was the perfect excuse, if you like, for him to take the leap, and it looks good. He said there, Kevin James, the actor, as the hair was thinning, the haircuts, the hairspray, probably hair fibers is what he's talking about there, just getting a little bit ridiculous, a little bit too much to maintain. And he's gone forward with the more simple look, and it looks great. So well done, Kevin James. Great to see once again people like this talking about it, just opening up a little bit. And I think it goes a long way. Genetics.
And now that I see you without your hat, without your hair, I'm like, oh, you're one of those people. You look incredible bald.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet.
That is very sweet.
Because I would have been screwed if it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, maybe. That's funny.
Hi, guys.
That is rather funny. So, for all of you hockey fans out there, we've got Nick Foligno, Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's see what Nick said about his new look.
You know what I have to ask?
Nope. Am I wearing green? Yes.
No.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
There. What
Epic
happened on
beard.
top of your head?
What happened on top of my head? Nothing. Why?
Yeah, that's quite the haircut.
I went for it, man. No maintenance.
Love
It's
it.
Pandemic. I'm tired of worrying about a haircut, so I said, to hell with it. My kids like
We're hearing
it.
your
My
kids.
wife likes it. That's all that matters.
Tired of getting those haircuts all the time. You know how much maintenance it is. Best haircut for receding hairline, best haircut for thin hair. And it really becomes a lot of effort to try and keep that style. A lot of mental energy going into something like that. And he said, what the hell? Let's do it. His wife loves it. Fair play, Nick. You're looking great. And that was another good one. That was another cool one. And a massive thank you to Jack for dropping me the email. Let me know about this guy, Nick Foligno of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Another guy embracing it, talking about it. And again, that is what we're about here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We got 3 people there, very much in the public eye. They've embraced it. You know, they've talked about it. They've opened up about it. And I'm trying to do my best to help spread the good word. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope to help you out a little bit if you're struggling with your own hair loss journey. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon for another video. Shout out to those guys featured here. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.